a funniness side when x turns out to be on the bottom. Okay, so when you look at this, yeah, okay, that's the opposite side. The one that is next to the 40, that's your adjacent. It's on the arm. And the one on the biggest side, that's the hypotenuse. Okay, so when we look at this then, we've identified what it is because we have A and H, so it's car, so it's cos. Now we need to set it up. So setting it up, we go cos of the angle, which is 40 degrees, equals, now it is A over H. So when you go to identify where the A is the 17, so that has to come first, and the H is the X. So that means it would be A, which is 17, over H, which is X, and X turns out to be on the bottom. So how do you solve this? So if you look at it, you want to get rid of the X on the bottom. So in order to get rid of that, because it is division, if you times it on both sides, the X on top will cancel out with the X on the bottom. And then you get X times cos 40. Now to get X by itself there, to remove the cos 40 when you move it to the other side, that's division. So you divide by cos 40 on both sides. Divide by cos 40, this is using your equation rules, and you end up with X equals 17 divided by cos 40. And then you put that into your calculator, 17 divided by cos 40, and you get 22.2 meters. Now, if you look at that, you can do it a little bit quicker in the fact that the X ended up there and the cos 40 ended up there. So you can just do a straight swap. The X ends up being 17 divided by cos 40. So when X is on the bottom, you divide by sine, cos, or tan, depending on the trig function. And you know previously when X was on top, you times by it. So let's just look at this question here. So let's identify what it is first. So you go to the angle, go opposite, that would be the opposite. The one on the arm, that's the adjacent. The hypotenuse is not given, so it's OA, so it's TOA. So that's tan. So tan is opposite on adjacent. So set it up, tan of 20. The opposite side is 9, and the adjacent side is x. So it's going to be 9 over x. So when x is on the bottom, you actually divide, but you can think about it as moving it up there, and it would be x times tan 20 equals 9, so x is 9 divided by tan 20, because that's the opposite, or 9 over tan 20.